Hello and welcome to the section on configurations for importing, deleting, duplicating and exporting a configuration. Any user with at least read rights on their login profile can import configurations and login profiles from an XML or exported or other LogChief instances. To import a configuration, you locate yourself onto the administration, configurations, import. You locate the configuration file name. So bring up the C drive. This has to be located on the C drive of your configuration in a folder. So for this case, it's a LogChief demo configuration. Up the top, you see the configuration Maxwell LogChief demo.xml configuration package, and these are all the login profiles that are included within that one. You also notice down the bottom is a Maxwell LogChief demo.back. So to import, go that one, it will open up the location. You click on the configuration, whichever one is yours is called, go open. It'll populate all of the necessary fields for you based on the information in that folder. So as you can see here, this is where the database string is created. So in this situation, because where the database is stored on this local machine, you'll notice that it's stored onto my local server 2014, and that's the database or datashed instance located on there. If you're in a synchronized or an online setting, you'll also have a server location with the datashed location. As you can see, it's already populated because it's built on the configuration one. Perhaps you may need to change it because it's come from someone else's computer, and if you have it locally stored, then you adjust it for your own settings. Click OK, click OK. You'll get the notice to say the configuration has been imported. Click OK, go to My Configs. See the demo one is in there with the profiles associated. Click OK. You see the workflows and your login profiles and your groups. And there's your logging information where you can house all your logging data. You'll see that in the SQL version, I will just bring the screen over for you. You'll notice down here with the Maxwell LogChief demo tables, and that's where it is housed on the SQL with all your tables association. That is your configuration. So to delete that one, you go configurations, delete, select your Maxwell demo by selecting delete login databases. That will delete it out of your SQL, which is recommended. Before you do that, it is recommended that you export your data before you delete it. Click delete. And it has successfully deleted your configuration. Again, we'll import the configuration, exact same process as what we did earlier. Select it, go open, it populates everything. Configuration imported, click OK, select your configuration, and it will load in here for you. Again, if you go to the administration configurations and you go export, you select your exported configuration. The Maxwell demo is the only one in here. The path has to be on your C drive. So for me, if I go to the demo, wherever it is on your C drive, and I'll type in here, webinar, go OK, select OK. Exporting configuration is handy for administrator to users or from user to user, and it houses all your library information and data that's in that login profile. So as you can see here, it has exported out that configuration for you, including the .back file. Again, you may wish to actually duplicate that configuration. So you select the LogChief demo one, the configuration that's loaded in there. You can call it a new name. So perhaps we'll call it 2. You can select whichever login profiles you'd like to duplicate. I've selected all of them. Click OK. And the configuration has been duplicated. As you'll see here in the configs, you'll see demo number 2 there. It's handy to duplicate things if you wish to change it or edit the configuration from an administration perspective. So it allows you to keep the same settings and adjust them, and then just make small changes to them if you have a different style of drilling but wish to keep the previous settings.